Speaking of Chauvin, though, what you think? What you think the outcome is going to be in this trial? I don't know. I think you've been keeping up a little bit more than I have.
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be guilty.
You think so? Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
That's strong, bro.
However, I mean, shout out to his defense attorney, man. Like, I think the
defense attorney.
Yeah. I mean, in my adulthood, this is the first trial I ever watched. Mm-hmm. In my adulthood, like, I mean, I the OJ when I was younger, and I think maybe the Casey Anthony one a little bit, and some
good old Casey Anthony.
Yeah, I mean some of the fucking some of saying motherfucking nigga that fucking killed young boy that that fought in the lawn.
Yeah.
Zimmerman, yeah, some of the Zimmerman trial. I watched some of that, but I mean,
Trayvon.
This one for me, for the prosecutors, I feel like this is a layup. It's a 9-minute video that the world agrees with. You know what I'm saying? It's a 9-minute video that the world agrees with. That they showed countless times in that courtroom where you can't really. There's not enough angles in there to argue against. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm shouting out the defense attorney because, like, cuz he tried, bro. my man was flipping everything. Listen. It might not. It may not stick like a power script.
He should have just got in the car.
Yeah, he got in the car. Maybe it was
the here today. If he
could have been the exhaust gas. Hey, it could have been the methamphetamine in the system. You know what I mean? It could have been the codeine.
Boy, was reaching like a motherfucker.
He was reaching, bro. Yeah. Listen, how do you feel if these people are threatening at you, saying, "I'm gonna fuck your ass up, nigga"? You know what I'm saying? Like, he really attempted to make the case, and like I said, like, even like when he blew the spot up was like, when he had George Floyd's girlfriend on there, think, what does he have he stored in his phone as? Mama. I was like, oh shit, mama wasn't mama. Y'all whole time talking about mama is Joy. He's screaming for his dead mama. Nah, he's screaming for his white girl. You stupid bitch. He was screaming for his white
that's
girl.
What that was.
How
about?
do you feel about it now?
He had her stored as mama in his phone?
He's had her stored as mama in her phone.
Wow.
Yes, he got his white girlfriend, and he calls her mama. And the defense attorney was like, before I go, what does George Floyd have you stored as? And because he made her paint this whole picture first, and he loves his mother and that. But what does he have you stored in his phone as? Mama. All right.
That was savage. I didn't see
that.
That
was savage, yo. Because everybody, he was suffering so much because he called out for his dead mama. Nah, he was calling out for his white girl.
Damn,
to come and save him. Mama. So, know. Not to make fun or laugh at any of that situation. Like I said, Chauvin, he need to go to jail, on the jail, put his ass in general pop, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he need to get all that.
If he get found guilty, how much time do we think he getting though?
He need to get 20, but in general pop though. Like, he can't get preferential treatment.
But he is gonna get preferential treatment, man.
That's not fair, bro.
And he might not even get 20 though.
Yeah.
I don't know,
20
man.
to life, man. 20 to life. I mean, 20 for him. He's old as fuck. 20, that is life. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Dude, I hope he get a substantial.
How old is Derek Chauvin or whatever the fuck his name?
How old is he?
Yeah.
I don't know. He got to be like about 50. I don't know.
Yeah, he probably up there in his 40. 20 years, that is life to that man. You know what I mean? So
niggas living out here to 90 years old, man. So I don't know, man. Fucking Prince. Prince was niggas died at 99. So
true. That's true. You're right.
So
I don't know, man. So what you out here? You really glass half empty on this situation right here? That's how you looking at it?
Do I
on the verdict?
I think that this is the United States, and this is a police officer that's on trial, and you never fucking know. You probably might have somebody that's on, because it's a lot of people.
They want a sacrificial lamb right now, and this is the biggest layup they could get ever. They will, even if they want to defend them, you know what I'm saying, it's too easy of a layup for them.
I agree.
Give them to the wolves. That's how they feel.
I agree, bro. But again, bro. The thing about these defense attorneys, the thing about the United States specifically when it comes to these kind of trials, bro, they make you seem like what you saw is what you did not see.
And that's their job. That's why I said I appreciate. That's why I could say I literally not appreciate, but like just to see the art form in him fucking trying to break down every argument that the prosecutors came out with. I fucked with it. The art. Nigga, when was the last time you won an argument with your girl, nigga? So don't judge that motherfucker. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, boy, I'm not judging him.
He was a beast on it. He's on the ops, but hey, that's the society.
But
that you're gonna be on sometime.
But did he make it believable though?
Hey, listen, man.
What it comes down to is people don't realize, man. Reasonable doubt. Is there reasonable doubt that George Floyd could have died from an overdose, or he could have died from the carbon monoxide poisoning from the vehicle? He put that out there,
and the prosecutors didn't much have a fucking. They wasn't even prepared for that one. They wasn't prepared for that argument. I like how the attorney did.
What? Carbon monoxide.
They was like, hey, listen. He has to. If you say one thing about this is gonna be a mistrial. So the prosecutors had to come in and like ask the question without asking the question, and I was like, "Oh, there's some art form to all this fucking thing."
Oh yeah, dude. Like I think that when we talk about court proceedings, man, I think that you should be able to bring up pretty much whatever the fuck you want to bring up.
Right, but even the fact that you know what I'm saying, with the Chauvin, him pleading not guilty, not guilty, but him pleading the fifth.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Even that in the language that the defense attorney used when he was like, okay, you know, we spoke about this. Are you doing this of your own free will? And now the prosecutors cannot say, hey, in their closing arguments. See, he's not even willing to testify. That means they can't say it. See, in your mind, you're like, oh, if I look at you, you'd have brought that up, but nah, they slick about it, bro. Because it's not what you can prove happened. It's like, yo, well, you know, can you prove it really did happen this way, or it really didn't happen this way?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The reasonable doubt, bro.
Yeah.
Is it reasonable to believe? According to the evidence that you have in front of you, that he died from a fucking overdose? Yeah, a knee on your neck to the jugular vein for 9 minutes, and yeah, we could see that you was dead for 3 minutes with a nigga. Like, that don't mean nothing. Could have been those opioids in the system. Could have been that carbon. Could have been a mixture of the carbon. Is it reasonable to believe?
See the video of him struggling with police. Last time he was apprehended. Did you see all that? Did you see him struggling with the police? All that.
You know what's crazy about this whole situation?
You know what I'm saying?
I looked up George Floyd before we started this podcast. You know what that shit said on Google?
What?
He's an American hip hop artist.
Wow. Shit, man.
Ain't that fucking wild, bro?
Yeah, man. That's all we good for, man.
I looked up George Floyd.
And scribbling lyrics, man.
It said he's an American hip hop artist. on Google.
Wow.
Where the fuck did y'all get that from?
Wow. Hey, you know what? And fuck the attorneys too, the prosecutors too, for when they brought out that fucking 10-year-old fucking. They brought out a 10-year-old. What did you see that day? I saw that man sitting on that man's neck. Oh, how do you feel? I was sad by it. Man, get this. We don't need this 10-year-old's testimony, my nigga.
I do. Whatever
y'all
it is,
be
man.
Fucking bugging sometimes.
I hope this nigga get found fucking guilty as fuck.
Yeah, but
not
he
guilty,
but guilty as fuck. Yeah.
That's where he need to get found.
He need to go put in general pop, bro. That's how that need to go.
All right,
man need to be dead from the next day in, yo.
So let's
out of BC from Oz need to fuck that nigga, yo. Shit, for real.